Welcome, people. Here we are in Adriane's office area of the house. I've just been doing little videos, catching up on a few older orders, things of that nature. And one was a totally surprise video to make, was to alert you of vendor fraud can happen on Temu. Luckily for me, the items that they claimed that they shipped, which they did not, were under $15. And that's one of the reasons why they didn't ship it. They stated sets of towels in several different colors to choose from. I chose 2 different colors. And they were only like $5, just under $5 for 2 towels, two hand towels, and 4 washcloths, which that is in our too good to be true. It was too good to be true. They lied. They said they shipped it. Working with customer service, they were like, that's not even a legitimate tracking number. I'm like, well, don't look at me. You all are the ones that hire the vendors and hire the carriers to deliver it. And that was the United States Postal Service. I don't know. But that little video is up now just to show you, pay attention, especially with holiday shopping going to be really intense in the next couple of weeks. Be vigilant on the vendors. Be vigilant. Keep all notices of accepting your order is paid for, your order is out for delivery, and your order is delivered. You want to keep information like that in case you need to go back and make a claim against a vendor. Indeed. But, yay, it's over and done with. That part. And today, what is not over and done with is a very, very small Dollar Tree haul that I actually is going into 2 weeks. It is going into 2 weeks that I'd gone to the Dollar Tree and picked up very few number of things. How about, since this is going to be a very short video, we'll take one of the starting the day off with a positive thought can change my entire mindset. It can change your entire mindset. Start every day with a positive thought. When I open my eyes, I start with positivity, 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 positivity. And Miss Sassy hears me singing here in the lounge. And then I do the high five, Adriane. High five, Adriane. The science behind the high five is uncanny. And in listening to the high five book, I'm learning about all of the science behind positivity, starting the day, that in the mirror, and your high five. All right, so here we go. The cards are in the box. I picked a little clump out. Okay, everyone can relate to this. My feelings are valid. Goodness, we would hear that a lot in self-help seminars. Your feelings are valid. From our therapists, your feelings are valid. And there'd be a lot of people saying, I'm entitled to my feelings. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? But my feelings are valid, but sometimes they're out of control. And that's what I work on, because when my feelings are out of control, that's anxiety and depression, and it's taking me to bad spaces. So some of those valid feelings need to be worked on. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And How about you? Do you feel that people don't acknowledge your feelings as being valid? That's not good. That's not good. You just let them know my feelings are valid. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to the card. One other thing I wanted to go over. I had bought these on Temu and of course did a real arse backwards job of saying what they were for because I had no show and tell, and they came in a little bag without any real pictures or anything. You'd have to hunt for these. This vendors were discontinued, but there's a lot of other vendors that have them. What it is a tiny rectangle of plastic. Tiny rectangle of plastic. And you can see there's a flange here and a flange here. I call everything a flange. If you look sideways, you can see them sticking out. One there and one at the top. What these are for is to put into your outlet. So the part that has you plug in to the outlet, you put this into the outlet first. And that makes a tighter connection, especially if you have some of the cords that have pretty big power packs, you could say, as the plug-in for heavy-duty lamps and seeing things of that nature. Well, the plug-in that I was using for said lamp with a large power bank to it, always falling forward and out because it's top heavy, and the interior of the switch plug-in plate. So I've shown you what those look like again. Let's go ahead, 2 photos, and I took a picture. Okay, I did take a picture of, okay, so when you see the switch, okay, so this area that you're plugging into, that's that loose connection. So you take this clip and you put it in to the 2 pukas. That's a hole in Hawaii, a puka. So we have 2 slots. You stick this into the slots. It makes a tighter fit. So when you go to plug in, it's not going to be loose. This is a marvelous, marvelous thing to have on hand, because nothing is more irritating than, like I said, that larger power bank flopping because it's too loose inside the socket. So these things were, what a cool little invention. This is when we're always saying that Temu has everything. Everything you couldn't possibly think of, they have. And you just have to spend your life scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to see all of this stuff. And that's what I do. I've said before, scrolling on Temu is like a fidget release for me. So while I'm watching YouTube, the news, things of, I scroll. I can do 2 things at once because I can stop paying attention to the scrolling to pay attention to what's on the screen. in front of me. But I was really glad I took that photo so you'd be able to see what these things were for and how wonderful that things like this are made. All right, that's what I brought over to show you. And I want to show you this lovely tin sign that's about $2.14. Marie on Trendy Finds, F-I-N-D-S. That's Marie's channel. She got this as a gift in friend mail, and this is one of the tin signs that you do get to see. And I loved, it was saying all the positive things. Beautiful, victorious. It starts with you are. You are beautiful. You are victorious. You are enough. You are created. You are strong. You are amazing. You are capable. You are chosen. You are never alone and always loved. Never alone, Matthew 28/20. Rome is 8 over something. Oh, look how lovely. Oh, yes, we still have that to come. I know you're all going to love that. Okay, Adriane. I showed you that Groot sign because I didn't know that there were Bible verses associated with a lot of this. And I loved the last two. Never alone and always loved. That's what I needed to see on the sign. Because you've heard me now. I'm going on 74 in next May. And I am alone. And with my little family moving over to another town that is outside of my 4-mile driving range and such, I really panicked over them moving and really feeling alone. And I did get in touch with them moving. It was the first time that I've lived somewhere with no family. Not one that I can get up in the car and drive a couple of blocks to go visit. The kids used to live 2 miles down the road. That's little family. I didn't have to go visit them. But if I knew they were there, that made me very happy every day. And it's, you know, if anything happened to me, certainly at night, something, it would take my son 30 minutes to get here, or he'd speed. Yes, people. My boy would have to speed to get here faster, to get here for Mom. But as it turned out, I'm perfectly fine with them being in another town. It's not making me panic at all. My boy's been by twice to do a stop by, bring me something that I needed that he goes and picks up for me. It's so nice to have a home delivery of herbs. Lovely, lovely herbs. Friendly herbs. Beautiful herbs. My boy picks it up and brings it to me. Thank you, boy. Thank you. I remember when my brother-in-law would refer to my son and me with our herb. Mother and son bonding. Mother and son bonding. We're 16 years apart. That's it. 16 years apart. I had him when I was 16. So somehow that makes us 16 years apart. I loved what the sign had to say. I took a photo of the product, and I'm happy, happy, happy. to have the photo. Yay! This is so wonderful, absolutely wonderful. All right. I'll bring this up. This lovely group of women had a 2 weeks ago. Every one of the people mentioned here have channels, and they all participated in a fall train, something like that. It's the train hall that's hosted by Miss Jackie Russell. Everybody talks to each other and says, let's go ahead and have a hall that is all of one theme, and people subscribe. You have to be subscribed, and you go to each channel, watch their video about the hall, and follow whatever instructions they give you. Well, okay. I think you all get the picture, right? Well, here's my complaint. That's 14 channels. The lucky ones are Mary Catherine Loves Cats and All Things Arlene. They did theirs straight away really fast, and Miss Jackie Russell. So I believe that they had for their thumbnails that, okay, the video that they're going to announce a winner, it's a video, but it says in their headline announcing the winner for the train collab, the fall train collab, something like that. But checking back and forth, because they were supposed to start the announcements on the 22nd. I don't know what deadline they set themselves that they do their little picker thing to pick the name of the winner. But I find it difficult to keep going to the channels to figure out. I don't know. Why is it confusing for me? But there's another collab coming up on the 28th, and a couple of my girlfriends, Positively Kimmy, she's going to be part of that. So I am very excited to see her be part of a multiple group collab, which will help build her channel for sure. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm just saying, when you're having to backtrack on 14 channels to see when they're going to make their announcement, do they announce that the announcement is on that video? I don't know, people. I don't know. I can't watch 14 people constantly looking for their one video that would say whether I won. Make me a winner. Make me a winner, please. Oh, darling, you're already a winner. You bet. Green apple. Used up all of my grape. Those are the little packets that we get at Dollar Tree. So, speaking of Dollar Tree, Adriane, you're already 20 minutes in with talk, lots of chatter, and our positive card. So let's see what I picked. All right. Fall color plaid. I'm going to put this down for Miss Sassy's food in the bedroom. The bedroom is one place that she has a food station because that's her bedroom. She sleeps in there. She has the double bed and such. So I liked this fall plaid in the browns and oranges, and even a bit of a green on here, people. Yay. All right. That's why Adriane, you really shouldn't pull these things. You should cut them because you just made a bit of a hole for that barb. Okay, who knows? Cut those off, the thing you don't want to find stuck on a carpet or anything like that. And there's one there. Might as well go ahead and cut the tag off. No need for the tag. That. So yeah. What I did when I went to pull them, you see these marks? Yeah, it shredded it. Should have used the scissors from moment one, Adriane. Yeah, you should have. Oh, and I hate when the little ends get stuck. Oh, this is just a whole lot of boring. A whole lot of boring for you. Oh no. But there we go. That's a cute plaid. It'll go in the bedroom very nicely. New and clean, fresh. One side's rusty brown. And again, all these beautiful colors, including this has a green cast. It may be coming up like grayish black, but I'm calling it green. So, one item. Yay! Yay! Adriane, finally, 22 minutes in. I picked up one of my milks. I have 4 in the pantry. So I had gone ahead and picked this one up. They are shelf stable until they're open, and then they need to be refrigerated. You never, ever, ever have to be without milk by maintaining a few of these in your pantry. They have really good dates on them. This one is May of 2025. Good on the shelf till May of 2025. 2% is what I buy. Nobody, you'd love this, nobody needs to be drinking whole milk, not children. We start the kids off with this milk idea and then carry it way too far within our known nutritional needs and fat content and things like that. Whole milk is whole fat. 2%, still delicious. But you can get non-fat, 2%, or whole milk. They even have chocolate milk. Always have this on hand. It makes have total food security because my morning cup of tea is guaranteed. See what I did there? Cup of tea guaranteed to be delicious because I'll always have my milk. Milk and sugar, baby. That's the English style, and I'm nothing if I'm not English. I picked up another allergy relief, and again, you're starting to see all the products that they're going to maintain at the $1.25 are having that put onto the packaging. And these are good till 2027. They will not last anywhere near that length of time. And they say compared to Benadryl. Okay, I'll compare it to that. But since moving here 8 years ago, I have all of these new allergies. Well, I didn't really have old allergies. I didn't used to have to take allergy medication. But definitely the seasons here bring out all kinds of new weeds and pollens and this, that, and the other. And It's a drag. Never used to have my nose running. Catch it! I caught it. So a back stock here. This is the 36 tablets. When I go next time, I'm going to compare what is the active ingredient, because they do carry another one where they give you a lot less tablets, as it were, for allergy med. And I want to see what the active ingredient they compare that one to. I take 2 of these. They're 25 milligrams, so I take 2. And really, basically, all it is an antihistamine. Antihistamine! Okay, I'll put that in there. Put that in there. This made me so happy. Kitchen Classic. The worst thing about this can of soup are the beef pieces. Same to me, the chicken pieces in soup. They are a texture, not necessarily a delightful texture, and virtually flavorless. But I love everything else because I love beef barley. Oh my gosh. Serving size is 1 can. So if you don't want to have the whole can, this is one saying that no water added, just what it is. Okay, we're looking at 240 calories for this lovely classic beef. I'm just going to read you what it is as a can. 240 calories, that's 5%, well, it was 4 grams of fat, very good, and 1.5 grams of a saturated fat. So this is very, very low in fat. All right. Cholesterol, 15 milligrams, very low. Sodium, 1330 milligrams. That's 58% of your daily sodium needs in 1 can. Yeah, the sodium's always going to kill you in frozen meals and in canned food. Carbohydrate, 39. Fiber, there's 5 grams of fiber. Thank you, barley. Thank you, barley. The barley in there is giving you fiber. Yeah. Okay. There are 4 grams of sugar that are not added sugars. They came naturally within the product. This is gonna be delish. I'm glad to have this on hand. I, as ever, will just push the little pieces of beef to the side. I like everything else in the can. The broth on this is one of my all-time favorites. So that is Campbell's Kitchen Classics. Oh, I just had read that Campbell's soup, they are dropping from their formal name, Campbell's Soup right now for the stock exchange and such. I guess that's their formal name. They're dropping soup and they will just be known as Campbell's. Okay, there you go. You heard it here. All right, delicious soup. A back stock of another of the sliced peaches in heavy syrup. A half a cup is a serving. They're saying there's 3.5 servings in this can here. 3.5 servings. So I'm just going to read the container. 240 calories. 240 calories. 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 40 milligrams of sodium. Yay, yay, so little, so little. 60 carbs. Yep, 60 grams of carbs. Dietary fiber, there's 3. Total sugars are 60. What? What? Total sugars, 60 grams? That's, it includes added sugars, but that's, it's saying overall 112% of your daily, it's more than your daily need of sugar. That's why I pour the juice off and I pour the can into a sieve, like a colander, let the juice flow down the drain, and then I rinse the fruit off because of what I just read there. That's so hideous. That is so much sugar. But the leftover items, my lovely slices of peaches, are very tasty and wonderful and go so well with my vanilla Greek yogurt. Picked up a backstock. Little leakage, with just a teeny bit. Okay, Tide, simply one Tide, $1.25 for this container. The container says that it will do 6 loads and all in one. It's a 99% tackles of the most common stains and odors. Thank you. I like to spend $1.25 for it. It's just less painful than buying a big one of it, which would be ecologically better, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there you go. I tend to pick one up just about every time I go. And I always want to pick up a pound of sugar for $1.25. That's fantastic. This, fits, pour it right into my sugar canister that I keep in the tea cupboard, because I have to have not only milk, I have to have white sugar for my tea. Yes, indeed, white sugar. That said hydrate. Time to hydrate. So, sugar ongoing. Another. Always picking them up. This is the Scotties. They do sell the 3-ply, which is obscene for me. No 3-ply. And what is it trying to tell us about Scotties? That they have planted 1 billion plus trees. That's been their commitment, and that's what they do. So I got 2 green theme. This is green looking a bit gray, but they're cute designs. I always have let you know, if they don't have a design I like, I won't buy. I'll do without. I'll use a roll of toilet paper till I find a design that I do like, because they're sitting out, they're part of my decor. There's one in the kitchen, there's one in the lounge, one in the bathroom, and one in the bedroom. Yep. Needed the backstock to have on hand. Yes. All right. That's it. Yes. So here is the neatest thing. Plastic lid, glass bowl containers. I have had my plastic Tupperware type of situations since I moved into this apartment over 4 years. And I don't want to be re-upping any plastic containers. In fact, the Cheap Chick, do you ever watch her? The Cheap Chick? She's got lots of different things going on. She's a marvelous entertainer in showing her stuff. She does, she buys storage lockers. She buys pallets of goods. She always has something phenomenal to show us, including Temu. But that girl works so hard. She's saving up now to buy a house, and I enjoy her very much, and her mom and dad. This says it's 13.5 ounces, 400 milliliters can fit into this dish. Glass. I'd heard that Dollar Tree had them, but I've never ever seen them. I ended up getting 2 of the circle. You heard that go on? Okay. Yes. Okay. That has staying power. Freshness is locked in. I bought 2 of the circles, and I bought 2 of the squares. And this says 10.8 ounces. See, 13 in this. You would just never know. This one's only 10.8. Glass storage container. Lovely, lovely shape. It says on here that microwave, dishwasher, and freezer safe. From Home Essentials, $1.25. I was so excited. Yep, it's holding. I was so excited when I saw these on the shelf, as I say, weeks and months ago, hearing that people were finding them in their Dollar Trees, and I never ever saw them in mine. So this was so exciting, because on your way, Adriane, on your way to better ecology, absolutely, even if you do have to have a plastic lid. We'll make do, we'll be fine, Wilbur, we'll be fine. All right, so my very short Dollar Tree haul turned into a nice long video. Well, Adriane just had to do one of her positivity cards and chatter and show you other merchandise with a catch up to say, look, this is what it was for, and they're worth it. Oh my gosh. I thank you all so much for stopping by on these different videos. I have a Temu one ready to come to you very, very soon. Until then, with today, we're going to be able to say goodbye. Thank you. Remember, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you've not done that already. You're watching me on a box, and underneath that is a description box. Not if you're watching it on TV. I don't know about watching YouTube on TV. I watch everything on my 15-inch MacBook on my lap. Yes, I do. Come on, people. Leave a comment. You could just do an X marks the spot emoji. Ask a question. Tell us something about yourself. And that takes care of the YouTube business. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to go ahead now and turn this off. Yes, I am. Yes, I really, really am.